Hi everyone, welcome back to Pobby and Oz. I hope we're all doing well. It's blustery, isn't it, at the moment? It's almost like being back in the UK. It is blowing an absolute hootenanny. It is absolutely crazy. If you are new around here, though, please fly in, whirl into the like, subscribe, and give it a share, please. It means the world to me. We're smashing subs. It's an absolute honour. I know the football isn't as popular for some as the AFL is, but this is my passion. But first of all, let's give a big shout out to the big Pomming Ozzers. We've got Byron Issa, Timmy P, Alexander Lana, Pete Haywood, Lana Owens, Greg Whittaker, Azza James, Rory Foster, the Big Saint, Andrew Scott, Sandra McDonald, and new member Sean Costello. Welcome to you. Welcome to the crew. It is an absolute honour. We are going to have a bit of a members-only stream this weekend, just general chat, and we'll play a bit of FIFA for the rest of you as well. Come and chat. It'll be awesome. So without any further ado, let's get into the FPL tips. So we're not doing so bad. Let's have a look. We had a really good week on the winners last week. We got 7 out of 9 of the winners right. 51 out of 90 for us. Goal scorers, 31 out of 90. We were struggling with that. And correct scores, 10 out of 90. I'll cop that because it is hard to get a correct score. Can I do better? Probably. You can always do better, can't you? You can always do better. But hopefully we've got a change of picture. Hopefully JSOS will look after us today. So let's have a look. So this game, I'll be live with the great Fazman. We'll be doing this one, Leicester versus Arsenal. Tipping a shock here. I've got a feeling that Leicester will get a 1-0. Is there anything intelligent about it? Probably not. I just think that watching Arsenal the last couple of weeks, they were really good last week. But I just think Leicester are tough to break down. And I've just got a feeling that Leicester will be able to unstick them and Jamie Vardy score. It's a risk, that one, because the logical money is Arsenal. But I've just got a feeling about Leicester on this one. It's just a gut. It's just a gut. Then we've got Southampton. They go all the way, well, they go just across to Watford. And that's on Sunday at 1 a.m. And this one's a tough one, because both are probably not playing to the extent they should be. Southampton probably are flattered to deceive at times. Watford, under Ranieri, still trying to get their feet under the door, as it were. I've got this one, though, 1-1. I think Adam Armstrong will score late. I do think Watford will be deprived of a win late on, but I do think it'll be a 1-1 draw. It's not one that I'm ticking, thinking I'm looking forward to watching this, to be honest. Then we got Liverpool. They entertain Brighton, Hove, Albion. I reckon there's going to be a few rested in this one. But I do think Liverpool, even if they played their C team the way they're playing at the moment, I hate to say it, they are ridiculously good. I don't think they played incredibly well against United. This might be a shock. I think there's another gear to go. I think they went easy after 50 minutes. If I was a Liverpool fan, I would have been like baying for blood 10. But watching that game, and oh God, that was horrible. But back to this game, I think Liverpool will win this in a canter, 4-0. I think big Bobby Firmino will score a goal, 4-0. Though I'm going with Liverpool. Then we got Newcastle, the billionaires. They entertain Chelsea. Tough one on paper, this. Not really. Chelsea will waltz this. They are in another. They are like Liverpool at the moment. They are in another level of form, another level to the rest of the competition. It'll be cruisy. I've got big Marcus Alonso banging a go here. I've got a feeling that it's going to come from a non-usual source, but I reckon Alonso's going to get like one of them 30-yard screamers. They'll win that one easy, and the sheiks at Newcastle will be plotting their $1 billion spend in January. Then we go to another team that is another level. These big three at the moment, they are just in another stratosphere. City, they entertain Crystal Palace, and I think this is a foregone conclusion. Poor Patrick Vieira, they say his job's on the line, which I just find quite hard to believe because, let's be honest, Palace is shite. But Man City should win this one with ease. 3-0, I've got this one. I've got Jackie Grealish repaying the 100 million back and snagging here. should be a foregone conclusion, though. I can't see Palace being threatened. And then we've got Burnley. They entertain Brentford, high-flying Brentford. They're really exciting to watch. One of the teams that I really do enjoy. I've got this one down as 1-1, but I do have Ivan Toney scoring. So if you are a fantasy player like myself, get around that because the big Ivan is due a goal. Strong. I just think that when you watch Burnley play, they are tough to break down. They do probably struggle to score goals, but I just think when you're playing a side that's really offensive like Brentford, I just think that Burnley I always bat them in there because they'll just throw men behind the ball and just soak up the pressure. I do think Burnley will take the lead early, and then I think Brentford will struggle after that because there'll be 11 men behind the ball. But Tony's got the skills for me. Absolute elite player. One of the guys that I do really enjoy looking forward to. An absolute superstar in his own right. No doubt about it. Then we got a Spurs United, and I am looking forward to watching United at 3:30 on a Monday, as I am going round to my mother-in-law's. It's tough at the moment. Both sides are way below where you'd expect them to be. Both sides probably in a heap of pressure. Both sides coaches probably are in the wrong job. Let's be honest. This is a war of attrition, this Spurs United. And we're only, week 10 of the year. And this is probably a 6-pointer, really. If European aspirations, someone needs to win this one and really set a standard. Spurs at home, it's always a tough ask. I've got this one, though, 1-1. I think this game will be tentative. I think both sides will not want to lose this one. Got it 1-1. It's tough, though, because can Ole dust them to South Down? It's hard to know how United will react after 5-0. Your brain tells you that they'll come out firing, but then you watch how they play and how they're set up tactically, systematically, motivation-wise. That'll have hurt. 5-0 at home, and we're going to learn a lot about the United side. But I think I've been generous at 1-1, I'm honest. But at the moment, I am so down and dark about them. It's not even funny. And then we go to Norwich, and they entertain Leeds United. Now, Leeds are a good side to watch. They're a side that I do earmark their games because you know what you're getting. They haven't had quite the success this year as they have done in the last year, obviously. Partly due to injuries, partly due to, you've got to remember that sides remember, and it's no longer a surprise what you do. I do think, though, Leeds will get the chocolates here. And I think Rafinha will score. He really impresses me when he plays. They are missing Bamford and stuff like that, but he does really impress me when he takes the field. He's an absolute top quality player. I think they'll win this one 2-0. I think it'll be an easy game. And I think Ellen Road will be rocking when they get back there after that game. And then we've got Aston Villa. They entertain West Ham United, the Battle of the Clarets, the Battle of the Maroons. This one here, I like Villa. I've got to say, I do look out. They are a side under Dean Smith that play a real good brand of football. It's good to watch. Just think West Ham, they impress me every time I watch them. And I'm not saying this just because I'm Fazzy's mate, but I do watch them and I am impressed about what they bring, the impetus they bring. They are a very solid outfit. And I think Antonio will score here. And I think West Ham will get the 3 points. And they will shy away from, that 4th spot at the moment in the Premier League. Looks like everyone's trying to lose it. And West Ham will be thinking, why can't it be us? Why can't it be us? They got a really good win in the League Cup this week as well on penalties. So they'll be flying. Confidence will be high. I think that should be a good win. And then Wolves entertain Everton. Now, Rafa Benitez, it's tough to know because we were talking about this with Faz on the live. I did say that I really did think that Everton would probably lose Rafa to Newcastle. I would have thought he would be prime choice for Newcastle. He's got an affinity with them. And I just think he's a very good coach. And I think the Everton thing, just with all the external noise, having a former Liverpool coach take over Everton, I just don't think it works. So it's wondering where his head at because they got battered week just gone and they don't look good for me. Everton don't look good. It's not Rafa's type of club, I don't think. I do think Wolves are going to take party of that and they'll win this one 1-1. 1-0. I've got Big Huang scoring. He's really impressed me since coming to the Premier League. The lipstick boy. He's a very impressive striker and he's got a lot of pace to burn. That is my tips then. If you do want to own a JSauce or any sporting prints like that behind me, please check out my website, pommysportingalmanac.com.au. For all your printing needs, we've got all sorts there. TVs and movies are being added as we speak. I've got a weekend ahead of adding. Till next time, though, pleasure joining me. Pommy out.